Okay, Susan, so let's talk about some regenerative therapies that you've mentioned.
Yeah.
One that is very, I think most people have heard of is penis pumping.
Yeah.
Right? So can you first of all explain what it is and does it actually work? 'Cause
Yeah.
I think a lot of guys are like, okay, what is this? Is this really, like, does it really work? Right? So let's dive into the pumps.
Never did I imagine that I'd grow up and be the queen of penis pumping. Like, how did this happen?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you something, I learned about it, and then when I realized that it worked, I was like, everybody needs to know about this.
Yeah.
It's like such a super cheap, super easy way to get the effects that you want as a man with your penis.
Okay.
And so basically a penis pump is called a vacuum erection device. Will you hand me one of the big and one of the smaller cylinders?
Yes,
Yeah,
this is big
yeah,
and this is big? Is this...
yeah, that's good. So this is a dual cylinder system. It's called the Whopper.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it has this
awesome.
giant pump. But really what happens is you put everything in here. You put your scrotum and you put your penis in here.
Okay.
Flaccid.
Okay.
And then you either hook up the hand pump,
Okay.
coming to get it. The hand pump goes on here. Or you can hook up the electric pump,
Okay, I've
which
seen
is
electric and I've seen
hands-free,
the manual one.
which
yeah.
is super nice. Yeah, so you can do hands-free. And when you do this and you get this seated on your abdomen,
Okay.
then and you're flaccid, and you pump, what it's doing is it's actually pulling blood. I'm going to show you a picture. It's actually pulling blood into the tissue. So I have this picture.
There we go.
And
So go over this whole part right here.
yeah, so this is the corpus cavernosum and spongiosum, and they are basically the three spongy chambers that the blood runs into to give a
Okay.
man a hard-on. And this is called the suspensory ligament. That's the thing that's like the erector, ligament.
Yes, yeah.
And what the big pump is actually doing is it's pulling on that ligament and giving the penis a little drop, a little lengthening, so that it visibly looks longer. And then you put the smaller pump on. You do one 10-minute session where you
Okay.
hold the vacuum, and you start at a very low vacuum and you work your way up over time.
Okay.
You pump a couple times a week.
Yeah.
And then you take this and you put whichever one is the right size for you. There are many sizes of these various
Yes.
cylinders, so it's very easy to get the right size cylinders. You put your penis in this erect, and then you pump it up a little bit more, and that increases the blood carrying capacity of your man cannon.
Yeah. So a couple quick questions
Yeah.
about that. One, for people, I'm sure they're curious, does this hurt? Does it hurt your nuts? I'm not like,
It doesn't hurt your nuts at all.
okay. Because it feels like
It
it could be squished
pulls
in there.
blood
Okay.
into, and your testicles will get a little bit more reddish brown because it's gotten more blood
Yeah.
supply, but that's actually good for you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make them any bigger, but because there's no erectile tissue in there.
Yeah.
So you're getting good blood flow, but you're not enlarging your testicles, but you are stretching everything out with the first cylinder.
Okay.
Because what you want to do is you want to actually pull on the skin and the tunica albuginea, which is the kind of saran wrap that holds the rest of the penis inside underneath the skin. You have to stretch that slowly, and then the skin can grow, and the erectile tissue system and the tissue inside the penis will multiply. The cells will multiply and grow and fill in. So you kind of stretch gently,
Yeah.
and then you bring the blood flow in, and that grows more tissue and vascular system.
Okay.
Because you're repeatedly doing it.
Okay. And then we move on to this one, which is just for the penis.
Yeah,
Right?
and you do this 2 times. So you have an erection, you pull the pressure in and the blood in, you wait for 10 minutes holding the pressure, you release with the little release valve. It has to have a release valve.
Yeah.
You don't want to get it in there
Yeah.
and then be like, I can't get out! And then you pull the blood in, let it rest, and it's kind of holding more blood than it's used to, which is what's expanding and enlarging it.
Yeah.
And then you release, take it off, massage the tissue, get erect again, if you can. If you can't get erect at first, you will be able to over time.
Yeah.
And hold it in again for 10 minutes, release, and then you trap the blood into the penis at the end with a penis ring. This comes with the kit.
Okay.
and it holds the blood in. You don't have to maintain an erection afterward, but you want to keep that blood in there for a half an hour, but no longer.
Okay.
This is as long as you should keep it. And I wanted to show you these interesting, these are bench samples
Okay.
from a new company called Firm Tech. This is A.
Bench samples. Okay.
So let's not mix them up. This one's A, and this is a penis ring, a new kind of penis ring that's super soft, and your testicles go through there. And it's an elastomer, and it holds in the blood really nicely without hurting in any way. Because sometimes
Okay.
penis rings can be too constricting.
Okay.
Here's the B. So this one is a little softer. We're working on a couple of different
So your testicles go in
possibilities.
here.
Testicles on one side and the penis comes out the other. So this one goes underneath your testicles here, and the penis comes out here.
Oh,
so your
okay,
testicles
gotcha.
are hanging
Yeah,
down
in the
here
middle.
in the middle. Exactly.
Gotcha.
This one's A, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And what's this one for then?
That's B. It's just, see how it's looser,
Softer.
softer.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Okay.
they're testing elastomers right now on this particular, this is like a new factory version that we're just playing with. And one of the
Gotcha.
nice things about this Firm Tech penis ring is that it works with Bluetooth. The Firm Tech is a tech ring. And it works with Bluetooth, and you can wear it at night. It's so comfortable, you can wear it at night to monitor your nighttime erections.
Oh, really?
Because did you know that before a man has a heart attack, almost always he's stopped having nighttime erections?
No, but this is why it's so important to talk about this, right? Because we're talking about sexual health.
Exactly.
We think it's so separate, but it's tied to your physical health.
It totally,
Yeah,
it's the same
your heart
thing.
health. Yeah. No, I did not know that, but it sounds, like that would be true.
And you can wear these during lovemaking because they're so soft, your partner can't feel them, and it will.
So it's okay to sleep with this on.
You would
wow.
sleep with this on, and then it monitors your nighttime erections to make sure you're getting them. And as you start pumping and start doing this, you're going to get more and more nighttime erections.
Yeah.
And the important thing about nighttime erections is that it's pulling blood in to the penis and then going out, pulling blood in and letting it go out. So if you're not getting nighttime erections, your erectile function is plummeting.
Gotcha.
So this is a way to
So
monitor
it connects to an app and it tells you, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, and you can wear it while you make love, and it'll tell
Yeah.
you how long you were hard and how
cool.
hard you were. So you can see as you're pumping that you could get harder and harder over time.
That's like a gamification of the whole process.
Or more,
which is smart.
Yeah, like it's like your aura ring for
Yeah,
your
like
penis.
on my Whoop. Yeah, I
Yeah,
use
it's
this
your
to track
Whoop.
my sleep and my strain level throughout the day. It's like that for your penis.
Exactly.
That makes perfect sense. That's
I
really
know.
cool.
It is totally cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Firm Tech.
Yeah.
And then I have a couple of other things. So that's the head enlarger. So there's a lot of guys
Okay.
that they have different shaped penises. And when you're using a pump for enlargement, you're doing essentially penis sculpting.
Okay.
It's just like bodybuilding. Like I want to get my bis and my tris. I'm
Yeah.
not just going to get bis, I'm going to get tris, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you want to make sure you're getting a good looking
Yeah.
physical musculature, system. Some guys have tiny little heads
Yeah.
and then you wouldn't want to make your penis really big and then have a tiny little head.
Yeah,
you want to balance it out so that it's
Gotcha.
symmetry and pretty. And so that's a head enlarger, and that comes in different sizes as well.
Okay.
And then the next thing over is that funny little contraption that a lot of guys are like, okay,
It's like a torture device.
this is
not gonna
scaring
lie.
me. This is scaring me, totally. But actually, for a lot of guys, they're like, how can I get bigger faster?
Okay.
And penis pumps work better on girth improvement. They make it thicker way more easily than they make it longer.
Okay.
So a guy who wants to accelerate length would use this. It's called Deep. It's a traction device. It doesn't
Yeah.
hurt. You can wear it under your shorts. No one would even
Okay.
know you were wearing it. And you wear it flaccid. I don't have a flaccid demonstration. This
yeah.
is just a thing so you can see it. You slowly turn those over time, and it pulls and it divides the cells in your penis and grows the length of your penis. And you wear this before you pump, and it gives you extra length.
Gotcha. So you can wear this throughout the day, is what you're saying.
Half an hour on, half an hour off. Never
Gotcha.
more than a half an hour at a
And
time.
how level of uncomfortability is it? Like stretching it, like it's pulling it pretty tight, or just a slightly?
Yeah, you want to pull it to comfort.
Okay.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, that's so interesting.
It
Things
works
we have
great,
nowadays.
man. It works great. It's
Yeah.
incredible. And then last but not least, the thing that you've been living
Yes,
in lately
from
since you
my
pulled your
injury.
hammy.
Yeah, this thing's, but it also works for your penis too.
Right. So this is red light. You want to turn it on?
Yeah.
I think it's tucked in here. So this is called Stimulate, and this is red light therapy. It's a wrap that you can wrap around the cylinders of the penis pump, and it gives you photobiomodulation or red light therapy, and that goes into your cells. There you go.
Yeah, I know how to use this.
Or you can wrap it right on your penis, and just like bodybuilding, you're doing your pump, you're doing your tearing, you're tearing the muscles a little bit. Well, that's really when you're enlarging the penis and you're pulling more blood in, you're doing tiny little micro damage.
Yeah.
You got to have recovery days.
Yes.
So the red light is great for better recovery, because the better your recovery, the better your result.
Yes.
Right? Recovery is as important as the building. The building, and then the growth comes in the recovery stage, right? So you're not growing the bicep while you're in the gym. You're growing the bicep while you're sleeping at night.
Yeah, that
and
makes
the next
sense.
day when you're doing leg day.
So you're attacking it from all different angles, from within, supplementation, these devices,
Nitric
red light
oxide.
therapy, the
Yeah.
penis pumps, those smart rings.
Yeah,
Can't
tech
remember the-
ring.
Yeah, tech ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're pretty much attacking from all different angles. So this is a really intricate system for people, a protocol for people to improve not just their sexual health, but also their physical health. And I think that's what's really cool about this whole approach. So glad you're here, Susan, educating all of us on, these devices and these techniques. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
You're going to help a lot of people.
Thank you for being so open to being willing to talk about things
Yeah.
like this. For most people, they would be uncomfortable, and it's just a part. I call it self-care down there.
Yeah.
You got to take care of
.com.
everything.
That sounds like a good website. Selfcaredownthere.com.
All right, I'll get you the URL.
Yeah, there you
Actually,
go.
if you want to find out more about all this stuff, you go to moredrew.com. That's
there
where we
we
put
go.
all the links to
There we
this.
go.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, thank you for giving light to something that people really care a lot about.
Yeah.
And
They're too
when
afraid
men
to talk
can't
about.
get erectile function, or when they're smaller than they want to be, what's the difference between building your body and building your penis muscle, your love muscle, strengthening all your love muscles, whether it's your heart or your penis?
Amen.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you.
Thank you.